Guys, what's going on, and welcome back to the channel. Today we will be taking a look at the Wakanda Forever Black Panther action figure. Now, of course, this is spoilers, but we all really knew this. It's Shuri. So we have a picture of her in her suit, of course, and the figure in front of that. Wakanda Forever at the bottom. Picture of Shuri again. Another picture on the back along with the accessories she comes with. Oh, I don't like that. Oh, man. Here, I should here it is. I have Namor sitting right here. Oh, that doesn't... Oh, man. Why would you not just paste this picture onto the other side like they used to? That's not a flattering image of this figure. Huh. Wow. Okay, in all honesty, I've never even looked at this side of the box until right now in this review. So I'm kind of stunned. Anyway, on the top, there's, of course, the Black Panther logo. Not much on the bottom. And before we get into it, it does seem Hasbro's been listening to complaints about tape. And hopefully this isn't just for online figures, because if it is, that's stupid. We have one over the top, one right here, and then we have another piece of tape right there. But with all of that out of the way, let's get this figure open and take a look on the inside. So when looking at accessories, we don't have a lot, just open hand and fisted hands. They have some decent detail to them, nothing too special, I don't feel. Then we have the clawed hands, which they look too relaxed to me. To me, they feel like they should be more of a fighting pose. Closer to what T'Challa has on his hands here. See more, less of a this, more of a actual claw, but that seems minor. So with the accessories out of the way, let's get a look at the figure itself. So here we have Shuri out of the box, and I do have to say I love the look of this figure. This figure looks amazing, and we'll continue on this in a minute. Compared to the last figure from this wave that I reviewed, this is a masterpiece. Oh, man, jeez. Okay, no, it'll be fine. I just happened to think I'm still not done with this wave, because I have the Build-A-Figure to review. So that'll probably... crap. I have to redo my schedule now. Shows how well I think ahead. Anyway. So, with all that out of the way, I'm knocking stuff over. Let's take a look at the articulation on this figure. Let me get her all stood up so we can get a nice little understanding here. So, the figure itself, of course, has the 360 head turn. Looks up that far. Looks down decently. Has a nice little diaphragm joint. Bends down nice and good. Can get the arms into it's not really a T-pose. They go up slightly, but not very much because of these things on the top. It's little gold pieces that make it look so nice. Bicep swivel, of course, on both arms. Double jointed elbows, which we love to see. We love to see it. Of course, we have hands that move up and down, and this goes for the fisted ones as well. Full turn. Legs kick up about that far. Thigh swivel. Double jointed knees, and of course, goes for both. Just showing this off. Of course, feet move down that far, they go up that far, and there is some decent ankle pivot. So, with this figure, there's so much detail my camera can't even pick up, if I'm going to be honest. It kind of does. You can see all the lines and stuff there that are somewhat reminiscent of, I'm guessing the necklace she wore or whatever it was. I don't know. But, overall, I love the gold and black design of this figure. And, of course, another unpainted back, because why would we focus there? That's That's gonna drive me nuts. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. So, yes, I do really like this figure. I gotta be honest, when I first got her in hand, I really didn't care for it. You know, felt like I wasted money, but this one's really grown on me. I think the one thing, just because it's Black Panther, that it could have like benefited from was some butterfly joints, but I know we don't really get those on females, so it's not as much of a complaint as it is on, a Spider-Man figure. Or any male figure, in all honesty. Huh. I'm looking at a few right now. Yeah, no. Here. Oh. Ew. And, yeah, no. My desk is cluttered. And then, on the floor here, boxes upon boxes of shit that has to go. But with all that out of the way, yeah, no, I'm just having a full rethought here on my YouTubes. Shit! So, with this figure out of box now, I do like the design of it. It looks really nice. But I think we should start with articulation before I get to my criticisms and all that kind of stuff. So just quickly standing Shuri up. Let me readjust a little bit. As you can see, your head looks up pretty nice. If I just hold the body still, it doesn't really look down too much, but it does a little. Of course, does a full 360 rotation. Pivots side to side pretty well. Can get into somewhat of a T-pose, but the gold things on her shoulders there do stop it quite a bit. Bicep swivel, of course, on both arms. Double jointed elbows, which I don't know. I cannot be the only one that, like, I want to say it's, like, super impressive, but this is commonality now. Like, this is what we see with almost every female figure. Not all of them. I have a couple more reviews soon that you'll see what I'm talking about. Anyways, hands do a full 360 rotation. They move up, down. This goes for both the fisted hands and these more open ones. So yeah, leg kicks up about that far. Double jointed knee. And she has a, I really can't think. Thigh swivel. That's what I was trying to say. As you can see there and there. And then, of course, feet go out like that. The camera wants to focus. I don't know why, but the quality on my camera, I feel, has just gotten so much worse, and there is ankle pivot. I'm just looking over it as I'm doing this to make sure I have her in frame, and it's getting really bad. Here, if I can... Yeah, that should have focused it a little bit better. So, when it comes to, like, texturing on this suit, it is really well done. Yes, it looks like 3D print lines, but I think that's the look they were going for. Is it my light? No, because then you can't see. Maybe I don't need it directly there. And it's out. Crap. Anyway, I'll try to continue until it comes back. See, articulation's really nice. The figure looks good, and there it is. Let me readjust my camera a little bit. Okay. There we go. So yeah, figure looks really nice, lots of nice detailing here. Yeah, I don't know. This is a bit more of a basic, like, just Black Panther figure. I don't have a lot of problems with it outside of just, these aren't claw hands, these are relaxed. Or at least they don't feel like claw hands, you know what I mean? Like, they feel like they're too relaxed to be doing anything. Like, that doesn't look as nice. Let's see, what's in here? I would have rather seen something like what Taskmaster has here. And I know that's more of a male shape, but still, you could have achieved it on a female figure, so... Or heck, even what T'Challa here has. Where it's... Let's do a focus. Where it just kind of, claws. I don't know how to describe it really. Just I would rather it look nicer than it does. So yeah. And of course, this figure I would say is one of the better ones out of the Wakanda Forever line. Now, yes, this isn't part of the Atuma wave, so I'll probably throw it in with the wave, like when I do a overall deal, but like this doesn't have Build-A-Figure parts. It's not counted as the wave. So if you want this figure but don't want Atuma pieces sitting around, you can do without that. So that is a major plus, and I wouldn't mind seeing that with a few more figures. But with all that out of the way, let's get into looking at her scaling. So height, yeah. So the Marvel Legends Shuri comes in at, if I can point my camera there, just under 6 inches. If you ever wonder why I'm not exact, it's because I can't be exact. It's incredibly hard. So there is that. Here she is next to her brother and cousin. I think these do like really well mixed together. I don't have Killmonger in his Black Panther suit, so I cannot compare that. But anyways, let's move on to actually see how she compares to the rest of the wave. Here she is next to Everett Ross and Nakia, of course, from the Black Panther Wakanda Forever wave. I've already talked about these figures, of course, I think yesterday, and I don't remember how long ago Everett Ross was, but anyways, yeah. And we also have her next to Okoye and Namor. I about screwed up the pronunciation there. Yes, so I don't know. I haven't seen the film, so I don't know how well she scales with Namor there. So looking at those, I think that's it for what I want to... Oh, wait. And last but not least, here she is next to the Smart Hulk Wave Shuri. Now, this one was just re-released as well with the Legacy Collection, but I didn't buy that one because I do have this one, and it's a small repaint. It's not worth another $20 to me. So, yeah, they do seem to be, like, of course, this Shuri is a little taller, but I think that is, like, what, 3 to 4 year difference, so makes sense. That, and she's in a Black Panther suit, so you know what I mean. So looking at this figure, I love the detailing on it. It's so good. But the problem is there's not a lot else. Like, it is just the detailing that makes this figure look so nice. Posability's there, so I will give it that. But the accessories, I wish they would have given her like an alternate unmasked head, because I've seen the images, and from what I can tell, she does go unmasked in the film, so I wish we would have gotten that. Like, this does, to me, somewhat feel like a figure that got rushed out because they needed a Black Panther for the film, and they weren't given it when they did the initial wave and bonus, like, deluxe figure. So, I do have that problem with it, but that's about it. Everything else is pretty good with the figure. Yeah, no, I really just cannot think of anything I really don't like about it. The accessories thing is kind of small to me because it still looks nice. It'll still look nice on a shelf. So it's not like, deal breaker kind of issue. Again, it doesn't come with any Atuma parts, so if you do just want to get Shuri on her own, you can do that. But yeah, with that all being said, thank you all for watching, and if you did go on to enjoy, please consider hitting that subscribe button and the like button down below. And I will catch you all in the next one. Bye.